Hey guys, welcome back to the podcast. It is episode 11. We have Parzeval here.
Hello.
How's
Glad
your
to be here.
Yeah, how's your day going today?
It's been really good. I have been writing some scripts lately. I've also met some of my friends today, like IRL, and I kind of hanging out today. It's really, really hot in here because, it's summer and it's like 32 degrees Celsius. But yeah,
32 degrees
it's pretty good,
Celsius.
pretty good. Honestly, I cannot complain. Yeah, yeah. It's really hot. It's really hot. I don't know what's in Fahrenheit, but it's whew. Yeah,
That sounds pretty bad.
can't complain.
I wonder what the humidity level is too, because I know it's like on top of the heat. It's like that's pretty bad.
Yeah, the humidity level is super low. I don't know. It was very, very hot, but now it's starting to get like rainy and stuff because of the heat and stuff. Yeah, yeah. But overall good. Yeah, yeah. Can't complain.
That's good. That's good. Yesterday here in America, around West Coast area, it hit around 92, 93 Fahrenheit. Just pretty hot.
Oh,
Yeah. I know.
oh.
I have some other friends that are also like in like next state over like Arizona-ish, like Nevada, which is desert, which is like reaching like 120 Fahrenheit.
Yeah. That's unbearable. That's way too hot. Jesus Christ.
That's
Oh my God.
unsurvivable. Like if you don't have aircon, you're just dead.
Honestly, that reminds me of the Death Valley. I think that's
Oh,
what it's called
yeah,
in
I think the record it hit a new record like a couple years back of like 130 Fahrenheit or something crazy.
Jesus Christ. Well, I don't know what to say. It's this is way too hard.
They call it Death Valley for a reason. I mean, you'd be dying.
Pretty self-explanatory. Yeah.
I mean, I don't know about the valley part, but you ain't dying from the valley, you dying from the heat.
Yeah, it's true. It's I've heard so many news about it. It's crazy. It's really freaking hot in there. And
Also,
yeah, don't mind me. I'm just petting my cat.
speaking of like weird weather and stuff, we had like a hurricane. I think it was called like Hurricane Hillary recently, and it was like coming through like so here's like Los Angeles area, right? It was like coming up through like the west, like the
Mm-mm.
southern coast area, and it was supposed to hit like around Southern California. But like some areas apparently got like really bad flooding because by the time it like hit the like mainland, I think it was like a category 3, so it wasn't that bad, like a more like tropical storm.
Mm-mm.
But like a lot of LA and like a lot of that area didn't get like affected, which is good.
Oh, whew. Good. Because yeah, nature is pretty tough sometimes. I'll be honest. We're really lucky in Germany. We don't have like hurricanes or tornadoes and stuff. So, but yeah, that's crazy. That is you gotta be really careful there.
So you guys don't get that type of weather stuff or natural disasters. Do you guys get earthquakes still or not really?
We don't get earthquakes. We don't get tornadoes. We don't get hurricanes, or at least not in the south, not in the middle part of Germany, but mostly in the north, if it happens. And we do get floods sometimes because of the rain, and that's all. That's actually all we got, but that's pretty rare most of the time. So that really
Mhm.
depends, but it does happen. Mm-mm.
I mean, around here, like West Coast is like we get earthquakes. Yeah. I
You
mean,
know,
I
it's
think we're due for an
it's
earthquake.
yeah, yeah, I'll say it. You guys got to be careful out there here in
Yeah.
America. It's different level. It's different level. You guys are like 3 times the size of Germany, so yeah, please be careful out
It's
there.
pretty brutal.
Please be
I
careful out there.
mean, Parzival, have you ever heard of the
It
San
is
Andreas Fault? The like really big like
the Senate.
so it's like a really bad like
Mm-mm.
fault line that runs all the way up through like California. It's like a fault line that we've been like we're supposed to go off like 250 like I think we're 250 years overdue. So it's gonna be a
Oh,
big earthquake.
what? What?
Yeah.
Oh my God, guys! I'm just hoping that nothing bad happens. I guess. Yeah.
Hopefully it's not like catastrophically bad.
Yeah.
Kind of yeah, like where I'm from, I mean, where I was born, Japan, they get a lot of tsunamis from earthquakes that happen in the ocean.
Mm.
Yeah.
and typhoons. I think that's what it's called,
Yeah, like
typhoons, or
typhoons,
like
a lot of
yeah,
rain.
yeah. A lot of rain, a lot of tsunamis. There's a lot of tsunamis happening. You guys in Japan, you have like your own like warning just for tsunamis
Oh yeah, there's
because
like
it
the
happens pretty often.
yeah, it's crazy. And also it's the fact of like it's really hot there. Like speaking of hot weather, Japan summers is like oh you got like the 90 degree Fahrenheit. But then on top of that, you got the 90 humidity. Like it's it's like no, it's so bad.
No, no, this is not okay. Yeah, this is nothing compared to Germany, I guess.
Like I could deal with maybe like at least like 80 to 90, but like for like a little bit, but like humidity on top of that is just like a death sentence.
Oh God. Well,
Uh,
you gotta adjust to the environment, I reckon. Yeah.
yeah. I mean, they've adjusted to it over, like a bunch of years and everything, but like I was there like about a month ago for vacation for like 2 weeks. And all these people are walking around in like full on like dripped out suits, Parzival. I'm like, how are you wearing this in 90-degree weather? It's like,
Hey, the drip gotta stay on. It's cooking. Okay, okay, no. Okay, no. Yeah.
kind of speaking of like traveling and stuff, have you ever thought of like places you would like want to travel in the world or kind of go to?
There are some places I would like to travel. America is one of them, since I do want to meet, especially people from the community. Las Vegas was a thing I thought about, but the thing is, it's very, very expensive. The flight is like 12 hours from Germany to Las Vegas, but you also do a short stop at Charlotte, and then you fly over to Las Vegas. So this is kind of like a bummer. Also, the tickets for TwitchCon are super expensive for like one day. On top of the flight, there's the ticket. The flight is almost $1,000 back and forth, of course. Then you have to pay for the Airbnb, and that also is not very cheap, depending on what Airbnb you choose in Las Vegas, but most of them cost like too much, too much for my class price. So yeah, but I do actually want. I'm going to visit Japan in uh, in um, in spring next year, around season, like flower season,
Oh
blossom
my,
season.
you're going through,
Yeah, yeah.
you're gonna enjoy, you're gonna
Yes.
love it. Cherry blossom season is one of the best times to go. When you go, there's gonna be all the
Yes.
festivals. It's gonna be great. It's gonna be very lively. Oh, it's gonna be so fun, Parzel.
Yeah. So I'm really looking forward to Japan, definitely. I always wanted to be there. As we kind of like we're usually gonna stay in Kyoto, but we also try and be more like on the Tokyo side, so we kind of like switch back and forth because I do want to see the Tokyo city, and I do want to go visit ramen restaurants, especially Ichiran Ramen, if you've heard of it.
Yes, you gotta go
This ramen
there.
store.
Yeah, yeah.
It is so good. I've seen so many like food videos and reviews of people going to the restaurant,
Hmm.
and you don't have to see the waiter. You just cross whatever you want. You want noodles to
Yep,
be
it's like you want
firm,
this, and then
extra
you
firm.
hand
You want
it,
noodles to be spicy,
and then you get it.
and then you
And it's
hand it, and then you get it in seconds. In seconds, and you don't even have to talk with anybody. There's
and
like
it's
two.
top
This is like the
quality.
perfect thing for introverts.
Yeah, it's
Yes.
so good.
Yes. It's so
Yeah,
good.
also
I
I went
watched
to
all
a
the videos. I
place.
was like, yeah, I gotta be there.
Yeah. I went to a place like that. So it's kind of like that, but it's more or less like you go to like they have like a vending machine at the front and you pay for it, you get your ticket, then you have like the window and then you hand it under the window and then they make your food and then they bring it to you. And it's like no
Mm.
interaction and it's like so cool.
Yeah, yeah. The perfect place for introverts, like me, like us, I guess. Yeah. So yeah. But yeah,
But we stay
definitely
inside all
one
day.
one place everyone go.
We play VR.
Yes. I'll be at it all day long, baby. No
Oh
grass
heck yeah.
touching.
I
No
mean
way.
there's some grass right here. I mean, I'm not sure if it's real grass, but like
Yeah. You know, if you want to touch virtual grass, you can go ahead. We have a lot of plants around. You can touch leaves as well, but you know, if you got phantom touch, you can count it as touching
Oh
grass.
yeah, like that
So,
counts, right? Like yeah,
yeah, and that's the places I'd love to visit pretty
of
soon.
course.
Japan, Las Vegas, maybe even Miami, or you
Ooh,
know, definitely America. Yeah.
yeah. Some place you definitely gotta hit in Japan is like Akihabara area. Oh my God, all the stuff, all
Mm-mm.
the shopping. There's so much cool stuff there. Also, there's this one store that I went to. It's called Motobashi Camera. It's like one of the biggest stores. It's just like huge. It's like 9 floors part, and it's like
Oh my
it's
God.
so huge. Each floor, I'm not even kidding, is like a Walmart in itself. That's a floor. That's one floor is a Walmart, and there's 9 floors.
Oh God. Oh, okay, yeah. Honestly, Japanese people are on a whole different level. Whole different level. I think in Akihabara, there's like it's like the weeb, yeah, kind
Mecca
of like
of
the
the
weeb
world.
city part of.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I would love to go there to get some what's it called? If you have ever watched the two animes, I'm not sure if you know about them, but one is called Moto to Love, which is like where how can I describe it? So it's pretty much an ecchi comedy
I've heard
anime
of
which
it.
I really love.
Yeah.
It's very funny.
It's
Yeah.
yeah.
It's really good, and I need some merchandise from that, and I definitely want to go get some Kirby merchandise. I love Kirby.
Heck yeah.
Kirby's pretty
You
cool.
also definitely, if you have time, you should definitely hit the huge Pokemon store. Yeah, it's
Yeah,
really cool.
definitely.
Yeah.
Bulbasaur. Yes.
Bulbasaur. Hey, we gotta vouch for Bulbasaur. No one vouches for Bulbasaur.
No one watches for Bulbasaur, guys. Come on, Bulbasaur. Let's go.
Come
Let's go.
on,
Let's do
he's
this. You know,
cute.
he's a plant too.
He's cute.
Yeah,
Come on.
yeah. And if you touch him, you technically also touch grass.
I mean,
You
that's a
see?
dub. That's what I call a dub. Hey. Going off Pokemon, what's kind of like, if you thought about it, what would be your like ideal team of like six Pokemon if you were to have some like IRL?
Uh, you're asking the very like the wrong person for that. I'm not. I sometimes play Pokemon on.
Mhm.
I got my Nintendo Switch. You know, I
Yeah,
play Pokemon Shield sometimes.
yeah,
But if I could choose, you know, I would go for Pokemons that everyone knows. You know, like
yeah.
Pikachu and
Pikachu's cute. Yeah.
Golurk and Bulbasaur.
I mean, there's like,
That's honestly
I'm
all the
pretty
bases
sure, I
that
can't remember the name, but I'm pretty sure there is an Axolotl Pokemon. I just can't remember the name.
I better hope so. I
Yeah,
would
I'm
definitely
like,
put that into the roster.
yeah.
Yeah, but you know, I don't play that much Pokemon to like put a roster
Yeah,
in there,
yeah.
but definitely like the cool looking Pokemons. I
Yeah, the really
really
cool
care about
one.
aesthetics and you know,
Yeah, yeah.
mm. Yeah, that's what I would go for. Definitely.
Do you like fried chicken?
Oh yes.
Oh my
Yes.
God. Okay, there's this,
KFC? KFC fried chicken?
yo, KFC in
That's
Japan
all I
kind
gotta
of
say.
bomb. It's kind of,
Oh,
yo,
you're making me hungry right now, man. Uh,
okay.
honestly, I just had McDonald's. I just had like my McChicken burger. I think it
Heck
was
yeah.
with fries, and then I had ice cream. You're making me hungry again. I mean, you know, fast food is kind of making you full and stuff.
Yeah, yeah.
But when you're talking about fried chicken, Jesus Christ, I'm already
Jesus.
melting. I love this
Okay,
stuff.
I gotta
It's
tell you
so
about this
good.
though. I gotta
I'm
tell
super
you.
skinny, but you know.
Yeah, no, say,
Go
but like,
ahead.
I gotta tell you about this. When you go to Akihabara, there's this one place, like, it's about like a 10-15 minute walk away from Motobashi Camera after you go. You could, like, it's a little bit away from, like, the main
Mm.
shopping strip in Akihabara, but, like, hear me out. Take out fried chicken. They make it there in front of you. It is so good. You have to go. It's so,
Oh, oh. That's definitely gonna be on my bucket list. That sounds really good. Definitely get some KFC fried chicken
Like the
in
top
in
quality
Japan.
fried
That's
chicken.
one good thing.
Yeah.
Oh, my, making me hungry again. Okay, next topic. Next topic.
Next topic.
Your turn.
I haven't
Next
even
topic.
eaten
Next topic.
breakfast yet. I'm like dying over here.
It's so good.
Really jumping topics here, but Parzeval, do you have a favorite ocean animal?
Oh, well, you could. I don't know. Axolotls are technically not ocean animal. Well, depending on the type of axolotl species. Some of them do live like in caves, and you
Yeah,
can
yeah.
find them like in the water. They're also very old species and stuff because they live off bacteria, I think,
Mm-hmm.
and like small little stuff. So that's really a thing. But if I could choose a real animal that lives underwater, then I would say it's the whale.
Oh,
Because one time I was at the virtual market this year. They had like um a room which was kind of like built like a castle and stuff went inside. And they had one interesting picture of a city with a white whale with wings, and it looked so majestic. And that's why I love. That's when I turn to like, yeah, whale is gonna be my favorite sea animal. So yeah, what else? With wings, if that's possible.
oh, that's so cool. Yeah, yeah. Whales are definitely up there
Yeah,
for me, but honestly, I would have to say dolphins are pretty cool. I mean,
dolphins are cool. It's true.
dolphin.
Insert dolphin sound. Let's
Insert
go.
dolphins.
Yes. Okay, no. Yeah.
No, they do make like really funny sounds. Wait, but also, guess what? Guess what? So another like really crazy thing that I did learn, cause like I can't see out of my right eye like that well. So like, did you know
Mm.
humans can learn echolocation?
Can echo can
Can echolocate.
echolocations?
So like, if you
What?
can't see, right? So you would have to like make sounds with your like mouth and stuff, or like, and then it bounces
Mm,
off certain objects and stuff, and you could see where you're going, even though you can't like see
mm.
though. Like, it's crazy cool.
Or kind of like what bats do, yeah,
Yeah,
on a
yeah.
very high frequency. That's crazy. I didn't know that. I didn't know that. That's crazy. That humans can do that? What? No
Yeah,
way.
no, it's like to an extent of like a little bit like actual like they could learn how to echolocate. Like there's some people that get around by themselves that are blind that use echolocation and of course like a guidance stick to help them like feel out where they are. But it's very cool.
Mm.
Yeah.
Wow. You doing this as well? Like doing like this echo?
I try to learn. I'm trying to learn it because I mean hopefully not like in the extent of like let's just say we can't go blind part. I cannot play virtual reality if I go that no eyesight, okay? We got to keep the eyesight.
Oh, yeah, okay, yeah. Keep the eyesight, please. Okay.
I mean, I'm already
Yeah,
down to
that's
one
cool. I
eye.
never knew.
Yeah, I'm already down to one eye part.
Mm.
It's not looking good.
Oh, I hope it gets better, man. I just,
Mhm.
you know, I always think positive. That's all I can
Yeah,
say.
yeah.
That's what I do. Thinking positive, optimistic, very
Yeah,
important.
looking at the
That's
bright side
how
of
that's
things,
how
it's
I, for example,
just,
make my videos.
yeah, very,
Exactly. This reminds me, if you know the video, it's like a Japanese tennis player or former tennis player who's doing like these motivation videos. Never give up. Yeah, this guy is my motivation every day. He's motivating me to create videos. He's motivating me to keep going. He's motivating. It's not only him, but he's one reason that makes me keep making videos and
mhm,
content
mhm.
and stuff. So yeah, definitely. I need at least one person to be like, do this. And I say yes, and then I
Yes.
just do it.
There's this one streamer that I watch. They play pretty common game called Fortnite sometimes, but they're very positive. They're very family friendly though, and they're very great. And one of their
Mm-mm.
terms that they always use is "never back down, never what." Never give up. And it's like so good. It's like always so positive, and I love that vibe.
That's cool. That's cool. Yeah, spread positivity. That's the most important thing and the best thing you can do as someone who's doing like streaming or videos or TikTok, you name it. It's very important. Or just giving people a smile on their face. Yeah.
Yeah,
So that's consens in that sense.
yeah, of
If you know
course.
if it's the right word, consens, consens. I think that's
I
the
think
right
that's the right word.
word. Yeah.
I totally passed my English class.
Yeah, me too. Yeah, honestly, English is kind of a weird language. I got so used to speaking English since, VRChat is pretty much based around English and all my videos are in English. All the people that I talk and hang out with are from England or from the United States, so I kind of have to adjust. I actually have more trouble speaking Germany, yeah, speaking German now because I speak too much English in my household. So yeah, yeah, you know, yeah, got so used to it.
Hey, your English is
I don't
very
think it's
good.
a foul.
Your English is very good.
Thank you very much. I appreciate it. Like I said, I got so adjusted to speaking English, so yeah.
Of course, of course. So, kind of really jumping topics here again. How long have you been playing VR
I'm
chat
sorry.
for?
How long I've been playing actively, like actively in the sense of playing once a week or every day. I started out in May of last year, but I have been registered in VRChat since 2018. But I
Oh,
wasn't really playing actively, but I registered because of, Uganda Knuckles and stuff, and
yeah, like the
and yeah,
boom.
yeah,
Yeah, like the kind of Knuckles boom.
exactly.
Mhm.
And then I watched a video. I think it was from someone very prominent today. I think it was twice. I'm not sure, but I've seen a video of someone playing VR chat and like funny moments and stuff. That was in March, and I decided like, okay, my next paycheck. You know what? I'll put all my next paycheck into buying a used Valve Index. And frick it, I'm even getting trackers. So I instantly bought the whole
And track it.
package,
Oh, a whole
put it up and
shebang.
set it in.
Oh my god.
And trackers, and trackers, and trackers. They instantly came. I put it on my belt and stuff, and it was also my first experience like with full body tracking, and that was crazy. That was crazy. Yeah, that was amazing. That was in May of 2022. That's when I technically really, really, really started out playing
Mhm,
VR
mhm.
actively. Yeah.
Well, not I saw it surprisingly. There's been a lot of influx and a lot of people exploring VR chat, of course, all the time. But I got into VR chat 8 months ago, January 2nd
8 months.
of 2023. Yeah, and
January 2nd.
yeah,
Hey,
hey,
let's
yeah.
go.
So pretty much very beginning of the year. So the 1 year will be next January. Yeah,
Yes, yes.
that's coming up.
You gotta
Yeah,
celebrate that.
yeah.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Everyone's gotta celebrate their first day. And every day and every day and every day. That's the same. That's the same what I do. So I celebrated March. I celebrated a few days ago with my. I had my 1 year anniversary on YouTube, so I
Heck
celebrated
yeah,
that
heck yeah.
too with a video and FAQ and
Let's go
I
one
think
year.
FAQ or question and answers.
Woo!
So yeah, let's go. And we've gone so far, so that's pretty cool. Yeah, yeah.
You're doing amazing, Parz.
I
And
don't want
guess
to
what? You gotta
jump
reach for the
topics
stars.
again.
Hell yeah. Let's go. I
Hmm?
started YouTube 6 years ago.
6 years. Oh, okay, okay. That's
Yeah.
crazy.
So I've never really I started off, I tell people anyone can become a YouTuber because I started pretty much from nothing. I started from an iPhone 6, an iPad from like 2017, and my video editing software was iMovie on a phone. or an iPhone.
I remember.
And I used that for like
Yo,
two and a half years. It was so bad.
But honestly, it worked. It worked. It's not too bad, you know.
It was
I mean, you
okay.
can't compare it to like Mr. Beast type of videos, but you know,
Mr.
it
B.
works. Okay, yeah, like it's one way to count videos, but you know, yeah, it's the beginning. You know, it's the
Yeah,
first step to get into
yeah, of
to
course.
creation.
I
Yeah,
mean, it's scuffed to all hell, but like it's somewhere. Everyone starts from somewhere.
it is.
Yeah, but oh my god, the cutting like on a phone, it's worse. Right, on a computer, it's fine. When you're trying to edit on an iPad, Parzival, you were trying to cut your clip, then it's like dragging it, then you have to drag it, then it's like it's painful. It's so
It's impossible. I mean, it's possible, but it's such a pain in the booty. So I
it's
would never
painful.
edit using
Never
iMovie.
do
It
that to
is, it
yourself.
is, it
Never edit
is.
on a phone. Never do
Never,
it.
never. I would. I mean, if you want to do like simple videos, you could use iMovie. And what iMovie is pretty cool for, you know, you were able to make like your own trailers and stuff.
Yeah,
You
yeah.
know, like you can like put like clips of yours. You know what I used to do in with iMovie? I used to ask my mom to get her phone, and I would record like clips from our vacation and make like, you know, James Bond type of movies
Oh heck
on the
yeah.
beach because I was bored and stuff. And then, you know, with my stepdad, he was the James Bond, and I was the film the one that holds the camera and like doing crazy shots as a 14-year-old. That was fun. That was fun. Yeah,
Yeah, it
yeah.
sounds very
So
fun.
that's what iMovie is really good for.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was. It
Like
was.
short trailer type stuff, which is good. Not making long form content, it is pain.
Honestly,
Mhm.
I wait, I actually started making videos in 2013, I think. That was back then. I used to play a game called Brawl Online Era, which is kind of like the same with VRChat, but on the mobile phone. It was like a social platform shooter type of game where you were able to connect with others and you were able to text stuff on the phone. And I used to make videos about this game as well. But the thing is, the community is super small, and and I just made videos, you know, for fun and stuff. But I didn't really enjoy it after all. And then there was a whole break for 3 years, and I started making Minecraft videos, and then I started
Minecraft, let's go.
purchasing admin for 10 euros and then griefing a server for
What?
fun.
Ah, the tracking.
Griefing a server for fun. I don't know why I think I was 15 around the time when my 15-year-old dumbass thought about making a video about griefing a server, which was super, super stupid. Not cool at
Never,
all.
no,
But
never
you
do
know, I was
this.
a kid.
Never do
I was
this.
stupid. Never do this. Never do this. I was a kid. I was stupid. I was a rebel. Don't do this. Don't do this. And then I made a break, and then I actually started to play VRChat in 2020 with my HTC Vive that I used to rent for a while. I wasn't playing actively, but I did play um VRChat, and then I had to get the headset back,
Hmm.
and then I wasn't playing VRChat anymore because I never used it at
Yeah,
the end of
yeah.
the day. It was very small still. So yeah, yeah. But now I'm back, you know, and
Let's
now I'm
go.
all out content creation.
Back
It's so much
content
fun.
creator. Let's go. Go check Parzeval. Legend. Let's go.
Anytime.
Yeah, but kind
I think we
of.
jump topics again. I'm sorry.
We're just jumping. We're just going everywhere.
Yeah, yeah.
So going
I'm
back.
enjoying this, you know.
Yeah. So the way I started on iMovie, and I started, believe it or not, my first ever video was in August. I remember the date, August 3rd, 2017. I think you know where this is going. You know how
Mm.
2017 was that one year where everyone was vlogging, and I mean everyone.
Pretty much, yeah.
Yeah.
Everyone was doing the Casey Neistat back then.
Oh yeah,
That's true, yeah.
everyone was like, "Hey guys, what's up? It's welcome back to the vlog." Like those types of
Yo,
videos.
what's up? Yo, yo.
Like
Yes, yes, yes.
I was like kind of inspired by that, which is a little embarrassing, but I wouldn't be here without my first three videos on the internet ever. They were vlog
Mm.
videos. They were so bad. They were so bad.
No, my
No,
trigger! No! I'm a pretzel! Okay, there we go. No! Okay.
no,
No!
no.
Okay, you know what? No! No! Okay. Okay, here we go. Tracking?
I think we're
Please.
good.
Good. Okay.
Please.
I think we're good.
Is this
I'm
what
begging.
happens with base station tracking?
You know, yes, guys, don't get the trackers. They're too expensive and they just wiggle around. Again, well, honestly, vlogging, yes, everyone did vlogging. And I think, for you, it was your first, like, few steps on YouTube.
Yeah.
And that's cool.
I mean, I don't think I would have been
to YouTube.
here
That's one way.
without that, which is crazy. Yeah.
Yeah, that's true. And that's, for example, you got inspired by someone to make a video of your day. And that made you to create this video, and people do watch it.
Yeah.
People are interested. It's not like people just click on it and be like, "Oh, this guy's just vlogging like everyone else in 2017." No. That's not true. That's not true. Because people do watch your videos, and people, if you don't have any subscribers, there will at least be one person watching your video. Either it is someone of your family, which usually is at the beginning. My mother used to watch my videos at the beginning. And then, I kind of like... And then she stopped because she doesn't care about VRChat. She doesn't even know this stuff. She will never kind of understand what's going on in VRChat because it's like a way different...
it's a whole different
place
realm
to be.
place.
It's a whole different... Yeah. Whole different. She doesn't know that currently, right now, there are so many raves and underground parties going on in a different realm. She doesn't know that because if I would explain this to her, she would be like, "What? What are you talking about? How's this
what are
possible?"
you doing on your Friday night? You're in a virtual world, partying at a virtual club. Like, how, what?
Yeah, what are you not doing this IRL? Come on, man. No,
it's like go out IRL.
At least,
It's not that easy, mother.
There
it's
are
not
no
that
raves
easy.
in Germany.
Yeah,
so.
it's not that easy though.
Yeah. It's not that easy. For me, it's impossible to find a rave in my city. Or at least underground raves. Underground raves are more interesting than super crazy. Hey, look, it's a rave. Look, check this out. No. I want to go into an underground rave that no one really knows about, where cool people are, but no one really knows about it because it's secret and cool, and because it's secret, it makes it cool, and that's what I want to check out. And then VRChat has underground raves that no one really knows about, which makes it cool. So yeah. And that's not compared, nothing compared to IRL. Yeah, but we're going off topic again. It's so much. It's so interesting. I'm sorry.
It's so
I love this stuff.
interesting. Yeah. So VR clubbing.
Yeah.
I kind of got into, I guess, my second week, and kind of that whole thing was, I was at the Great Pug one night. I was on the top level near the fireplace. I met this one user named Miyu, and I call her the dance queen. She is a mute, and she's always the life of the party. She's just dancing, always grooving. She's full body tracking. Never talks, ever.
Ooh.
But everyone knows her, always the life of the party. So I was like, oh, I'll join in. My half body was just dancing, vibing. 2 hours later, she is still dancing. I'm like, how are you still going? I'm like, how? How? And she's typing. She's like, I'm just built different. I was like, bro. She showed me up. She showed me up.
Those people are built different.
Yeah. And then one night, I looked at her status on VRChat, and she was like listening to DJ Wildebeest. So I was like, who's that? I joined off her because she was on Blue. I was like, wow. This is crazy. This is like a whole party in VR. And this is how I met her and like her crew of like everyone. And this was like how I found VRChat clubbing and partying. And I was like, this is sick. I was like, this is so cool.
Yeah, that's what makes like partying in VRChat so unique, because They're on the surface of VRChat, people that usually hang out in the black hat, they I think they do know about clubbing, but they never really like join it because I don't know, maybe they don't seem interested, but they really missing out on something because VRChat clubbing is such a unique experience. You cannot compare it with real life.
It's
It's
so
so
different.
different
Yeah.
and
The
unique. It is.
comfort, the
It is.
comfiness of just being in your home, able to hang out with very good friends, partying to music, staying up late. If you get too wasted or too blasted, you got a bed right here. You just lay down for an hour and then you're
Exactly.
back in the party, you're back in it. Yeah.
Yeah. That's true. And that's why VRChat is usually a place for other people to stay. Some people they just come here and just look around. Some people stay and they still look around because there's so much to uncover. Because VRChat is crazy. There's so much cool stuff that is
Infinite
popping up every
possibilities.
day on the news world.
Yeah.
Yeah, infinite impossibilities. You can create anything in
This is
VRChat. There's no
literally why
limits
we
except for the
call
TOS and
this is literally why we call VRChat, or I call VRChat. This is literally the modern day Oasis. This is what the Oasis is supposed to be.
yes,
This is
basically
the
it
metaverse.
is.
Yeah.
Mm, 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 mm. Kind of like Ready Player One, except it doesn't have the treadmill.
Oh,
We're
I,
missing
I
that one,
call this
the
I call
treadmill.
this Scuffed Ready Player Run. This is Scuffed Ready Player One.
Basically, it is. Basically, it is. And we still need the Apple Vision Pro. They look so much like
Oh my
Ready
god, it's
Player One
so
Oasis
cool.
goggles. Imagine
Part.
those, but like Bigscreen would use these as like you were able to like see your screen and
Okay,
stuff. It's just
that
that'd be so
concept
cool.
though.
That's future stuff.
Bigscreen Beyond combined with the Vision Pro, that vision of like, oh my god, PC VR headset, but so that'd be so cool.
Yes, I'm begging. I'm begging. I'm begging. It would be so cool.
Hey, the
Yeah.
big screen looks super good with the micro OLED displays, and it looks really cool.
Yeah, I'm also thinking about getting it, but I would have to pay 24 months, I think. They have like this payment method where you can pay $35 every 24
Oh yeah,
months. The
like in
thing is, I'm not
increments.
able to purchase beyond.
Yeah,
Yeah, exactly, like in rates,
I
because I
like those because
cannot
they're pretty
purchase
good.
the
If you
beyond just
can't
straight
buy
away.
it straight up, it's like you got to do those, and it's like good.
Yes, yeah. This is probably how I would do it. But the big screen is so thin. It's so tiny. It's like
It's so
more
amazing.
less than half of the size of Index. It's
100
so tiny.
and like 30 grams. That is so light. It's so amazing.
Yes, that's nothing. You gotta be really careful, like with this thing because it's just so small. It is
Valve
so
Index
small.
is
Uh,
807 grams, 827.
yeah.
Like it's so heavy. Yeah.
Dude, it's a freaking toaster strapped to your head.
The toaster.
It's unbearable. You cannot sleep. I mean, I tried sleeping in VRChat, and it is possible with the index,
With like
but
certain
it's so
angles, like if you're like
uncomfortable
laying on your
because
back, possibly. Like maybe, but like you have to really like get
yeah.
comfortable. Like it's super hard to sleep with a toaster on your head.
Mm,
Yeah.
I'm using many pillows to just find the right way to kind of lay down. The thing is, I have two indexes. One of them is broken because the earpiece is kind of like broken, and
Uh-uh.
the cable on top here is also broken. So I had to buy another index. And I really, really, really take care of these parts. I kind of have to kind of like squeeze stuff like between the headpiece and the cable, so nothing is like crushing or
Yeah,
like
crushing the
breaking,
cable
and
so you
that's
don't get cable
really
failure
risky.
and
Yeah,
yeah.
that's why I would get the big screen because the big screen, strap it on,
It's so
fall asleep.
convenient. You could
It's
totally
nothing,
run it
100 grams.
totally
It's so
run it like
convenient.
ski goggle style with the new strap or get the audio strap for the big screen.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly. And prescription lenses if you want to buy them. And the thing is, I
I
wear
would need that.
glasses.
I would
I
need
wear
that.
glasses. So yeah, I would need that too. It's necessary. So yeah, would definitely go for
I wear
that.
my glasses in my current headset because they fit. Um, I'm one of the last of my kind. I'm on a Quest 1. Uh, I know I'm on Copium, okay? I'm upgrading soon, okay? I'm upgrading soon, okay? Cope. It's still a good headset, okay? I swear it's still a good headset. You know, it's not all you know.
Alright, I give you that one.
I mean, it's all right. It's not the worst thing ever.
If it works, it works. You know, if it's usable, it's usable. So
It's
that's
what
the
I
most
call
important
it's
thing
what I
about it.
call mom. Here's mom. Here's mom. It's like, yo, mom, can we get the big screen beyond? Nah, we got the big screen beyond at home. This is the beyond.
Oh my God, I don't know what. Okay, okay, yeah. But honestly, these are all like always, and this is why VR has such a big problem in keeping users to its platform, like in general, like VR games and VR platforms and VR apps and stuff in general, is because the headsets are so heavy that normal people in you know like in these
Yeah,
two
quotation. Yeah,
two
quote.
thingies, yeah,
Mhm.
yeah, that normal people are not interested in using a freaking toaster to enter the metaverse,
I
you
mean,
know,
which is totally
for
understandable
like
though.
hours and hours.
Yeah,
Mm,
which is
mm,
why
mm,
we gotta like, which why I'm pretty sure like Deshaun, the CEO of Big Screen, was like, we finally. This is a huge step for VR. His opinion was like,
oh, it
we
is.
yeah, we gotta like really try to slim it down as much as possible. He's like, in his opinion, he's like, it's not a problem that we're having new headsets with sensors and cameras and all this other cool stuff, right? Like stuff coming out. He's like, that's
Mm,
cool. There's a market for that. But there's
mm,
also an exclusive and other market for people that want small form factor headsets that want to be more comfortable, you
mm,
know. Yeah, which no one else is doing.
mm. Yeah, and that's why there's a demand for small headsets, because people do want to not have a toaster strapped to their head while sleeping in VRChat. You
Yeah.
know,
For
I
example,
cannot do this. I cannot do this. No.
for example, what's even worse than the Valve Index? You got the Pimax 8K crystal fucking looking ass.
Oh my
You got
God.
the Hammerhead headset.
Looks like Thor's hammer or something, or like a big axe, or I don't know. It looks so huge. It's freaking crazy.
Do you know the
The Valve is pretty nice, but you
uh,
know,
uh,
I'm not sure if I would wear this on my head.
it's literally the size of two Quest 2s. You could put two Quest 2s.
There's no way.
No, it's the size of two Quest 2s. Like what the
Okay, Pimax, you really need to kind of like fix your shit, I think. It's
like
so large,
Pimax
I
would
would
be
not
really
wear
cool,
this.
but we got to get it slimmer. Like
Yes, please, Pimax, make yourself slimmer. Hey
I
yo,
feel like they
that sounds
could do it
okay.
though.
Anyway,
You know, like with the engineering, they could still probably create a wide FOV headset, but slim down. I'm pretty sure it's possible.
hmm,
Mhm.
I think it is. I think it is. We just have to check, like, test out the limits, I reckon. You know, the big screen is technically pushing VRChat to its limits without even knowing, because, you know,
Mhm.
small headset and big and good resolution and everything. Technically, they're testing the limits. And in the Beyond, this big screen Beyond is kind of like the evidence that there's more limits to be broken, like to break,
Yeah, the
because
limits
this is
can be
just the begin.
broken. Yeah, and it's like we can go beyond
Exactly.
this. The engineering can go beyond this. This is just the start of small
Exactly.
form factor headsets. Mhm.
Yes, definitely. Yeah.
Which I'm super excited
I
for.
think we went off topic again.
But
Yeah, I
yeah,
am. I am
yeah.
honestly too. I think it's yeah.
Imagine this technology, but VR in 15 years, right? Like this is gonna be crazy. What are we gonna get in 15 years?
Oh,
Yeah.
I hope AI NPCs and black hats speaking to us. That'd be so cool. I'm begging.
I'm hoping the
I
AI
love
don't
to
take
see
over
that.
Parz. That'd be really crazy.
Oh, I'm not sure.
Hey, this is
I'm
not
not sure.
Transformers. This is not Transformers.
Maybe.
We're gonna have to call up. I'm gonna have to call up my guy Optimus Prime.
Okay. Yeah, Matrix type of shit. Okay.
Yeah. Do you watch anime?
I do. Like I said, I watch Motivational. I recently started watching Sword Art Online.
Oh,
Sword Art
oh,
Online is pretty cool because VRChat
Okay.
and Sword Art Online are very like friends with each other.
I gotta
Yeah.
make a comment on this. SAO was
Go
one of
ahead.
my first shows. It's a very amazing concept. Here's the thing. First part of the first season, first 12 episodes, banger, amazing. Second part, no one asked for a lot of the questionable things that go on. Let's just say there's the Sweet Home Alabama moment between the main character and his sister.
Bruh.
No one asked for that, okay?
Okay.
No one asked, okay?
Okay.
No one.
SAO, what the hell?
Literally no one. Literally no one. Okay? Second season. Pretty good. Pretty good. You know, there's a bunch of guns. It's pretty cool. Kirito might become a femboy. Hey, I'm not saying it. Hey, boy.
Hey, yo. Okay. Yo,
Hey, he
Sword
might.
Art Online hitting different
Hey,
sometimes.
he might.
What the
The main
fuck?
character might become a femboy. Hey, okay. Hey, third season, pretty crazy. Fourth season's also pretty good.
Oh yeah, I think this third
Yeah.
season. I think I'm currently watching. The thing is, I haven't watched the first and second season. I think because I'm currently watching the season where the main character got like stung with a syringe, and he's like entering this world
Oh
where
yeah.
the AI has souls and stuff.
Oh, that's like
And
between
then
season 3 and season 4. Yeah, like that's like
I think that might
yeah,
be
yeah.
it. Really interesting.
It's
Really
super
interesting. I
cool.
like the concept of that.
Yeah, it's amazing.
And the thing is, I didn't have to really know the backstory of SAO. I could just easily jump in and just it's a complete new story.
Oh no,
It's
yeah.
a complete new
Like
story. I
if you
mean,
wanted to watch from
there's
season
still the
3 and
connections.
season 4, like there are like
Mm,
throwbacks, right? But like you could watch season 3 and season 4 and not watch
yes,
prior if you didn't want to. Yeah.
yes. There are the throwbacks. I've seen some of them and kind of like I've watched the first and second episode of the season 1, and you definitely see like throwbacks and
I do say
how
watch
when the main
the
character
second one though.
found his love.
Watch the first part of the
The second
second
one?
season. I mean, you gotta see Kirito as a femboy.
Mm-mm.
It's pretty cool. Like,
Kirito as a fanboy, Jesus Christ. Okay. SAO, what the freak? I did not expect this in an anime, alright?
no, like that's the crazy thing people say, right? Like SAO hits different. Like the first part of the first season, it has something for everyone, right? It's like MMORPG trapped in a game type concept, right? Oh my God,
Mm,
we're trapped, right,
mm.
guys? Oh no, we gotta escape, right? Then the second part is the weird people. Hey, not calling out my weird people. If you like Sweet Home Alabama stuff, you kind of weird. Hey, you gotta want. Hey, it's kind of no. Hey, get no.
Don't do this, guys.
Please,
Don't take
please
an
don't.
example
Please
of
don't.
enemies, please.
Please don't do this. Don't actually do this. You will get in trouble.
Yeah, big time, big time, big time, big time. Don't do this, guys.
Let's talk.
But
Okay.
besides Sword Art Online, I'll add this really quick and then we can just. Besides Sword Art Online, I do watch Mototoraru. I do watch an anime called Bokusatsu Tenshi Dokoro-chan, which is like a
I've heard of it.
angel with a big hammer who's killing
seen
the
it.
one that she's kind
I've
of like
seen it.
trying to save.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
yeah, it's really funny. Bokusatsu Tenshi Dokoro-chan. It's I don't know if you can like put it in the description or something, but it's really cool. I recommend it to you guys.
Okay.
Bokusatsu Tenshi Dokoro-chan. Or just look for Dokoro-chan and you will find crazy
I'll
stuff
definitely check it out.
of
So
a
I
student getting
think I
murdered
might
so many
have
times.
seen the character with the hammer. I might have seen her around, but like I haven't watched the show yet. If you
Mm.
recommend, I'll definitely watch it. I'll give it a shot.
Oh yeah, it's really
Yeah.
funny. It's also like kind of ecchi and comedy. You know, I love ecchi comedy. It's so
Okay.
funny. I don't know.
Parz.
I just love seeing stuff being. It's so funny.
Parz.
I just can't hold it. I just can't hold it. It's so good.
Speaking of ecchi, okay, like hey, Hey,
Oh, here we go.
listen. This is the one show that like is borderline, but is kind of fire and has a good story, okay? First three seasons, High School DxD. Hear me out. It's pretty good. Hey, hey, hey.
Uh, uh,
It's okay. It's okay.
okay, I actually got a manga from that one. The first two mangas, the first, yeah,
Here's the sad thing, Parz.
novels.
The story is
Very
good,
funny.
but then there's also ecchi parts. Like that's kind of crazy. Like the story and the ecchis.
Yes, yes,
It's often in anime,
yes.
the story's doo-doo, and then there's only ecchi.
Yeah. It's it is. It's funny. I think it's funny. It's
Yeah, yeah.
actually it's like kind of like teasing, but it's
Yeah,
funny,
yeah.
and that's the most important
We
thing about it.
we
All
gotta
other
get
stuff,
into this
yeah.
part. You know how anime is just
Hmm?
crossing the line? Like there was always a line for how like, oh, this is anime, this is like crossing the line. This is like too much, right? This line is being pushed back every single year and we gotta stop it. It's like so bad. If anyone here, disclaimer, if anyone here likes dogs or pets, please God, do not watch Inukai's dog. It is the worst thing ever. Don't watch it. It's so bad. It's no. It's please do not even look it up. It's crossed the line. It's a new anime that came out this season. Absolutely crossed the line of what anime is supposed to be. Like
Oh
that's
God,
the
I'm
one
so
thing,
lucky. I don't know
you
about
know?
this.
No, I'm so glad you know. It's what of like it's pets, right? Of the thing of like we should never have brought in man's best friend into the anime world of like this should have never happened. Don't bring the dogs and the cats in the anime in the ecchi. It's like no, why have you done
Okay,
this?
no,
That's
no, no,
crossing
no,
the
no, no,
line.
no,
That's crossing the line. Why have you done this?
no, 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 no. I'm not gonna look this up.
Don't, please
I'm
don't,
not gonna look
please
this
don't, please don't. You no, you will save
Okay.
your sanity. Save your sanity.
Oh, it's so hot in here. I'm so sorry.
Oh, I'm sweating.
So hot. Like
It's hot. I got aircon going too.
I am. Yeah, me too. It's crazy. It's unbearable. Alright. Next topic, I guess. I'm all ready.
We got to get
Oops.
off the anime topic.
Yeah, I don't wanna hear about etchy cat dog, next. This is
So what's your
not the thing I want to talk about.
do you have favorite movies?
Yes. I love movies. That's it. Okay, no, I have favorite movies. I have one of my favorite movies, I'm kind of a fan of I'm very much a fan of Ryan Gosling. So I do
Okay.
watch a lot of Blade Runner 2049 a lot. I do love the new Batman movie that came out in 2022 with Robert Pattinson. I think that's his name. Really cool. Back to the Future, definitely. The first and the second part is really fun. And of course, my name is Parzeval. Well, Ready Player One.
Of course, of course. Hey,
So yeah,
hey, it's
it gotta be
amazing.
as well. And Superbad. If you know Superbad,
Oh,
that's
Superbad's
funny.
great.
That's funny.
Yeah.
With Jonah Hill and McLovin.
Yeah, yeah.
McLovin. I
One
love
of my
McLovin.
one of my
Yeah.
favorite movies.
And these are
Parz.
my favorite.
Dolphin
Mm-mm.
Tale, masterpiece.
Dolphin Tale. Dolphin Tale doesn't ring any bells, but I
So,
will definitely
okay.
check this out. Is
We
that on
gotta-
Amazon Prime?
I'm not sure. It's
You
an
think?
older movie. I think you might be able to
Oh.
find it. So the thing is,
I'll check it.
I cry every time. Okay, don't call me crybaby. Okay, so it's basically about a dolphin. True story, by the way, that got the tail injured. It's like bad, right? And then basically
Oh,
washed
I
up
think I
onto the
remember.
yeah. You might have heard of this. Washed up onto the beach.
Might have.
Basically, this dolphin had her tail amputated and had to try to live without a
Hmm.
tail. And
Without a tail?
yeah, and it's really sad on the point of like she had to just, it's a really amazing story of how you have to fight on, just got to keep going, stay positive, It's like that willpower to fight. It's like so amazing. and I cry every time because
Mm.
it's so good. And then Dolphin
Oh.
Tale 2 is fire, and oh my god,
Oh. Oh. The willpower, willpower also exists in animals. It's crazy. We
it's so
usually
crazy.
underestimate these
Just
beings.
that fight, like you could just tell of like that. This is not the end. You just got to keep going. Just got to keep fighting. It's so
Yes,
inspiring. Yeah.
yes, yes. It's crazy. I love such movies with like deep, meaningful thoughts. Technically, Blade Runner is also deep, meaningful thoughts about the future and stuff. But I also love like what you said in the movie,
Dolphin Tale.
Tale. Is it right? Dolphin Tale. I'll check this out on Amazon today. Sounds
Yeah.
pretty good. Also, no product placement. I just use Amazon Prime pretty often.
Let's go.
Yeah.
Yo,
Yeah.
Amazon, when Parz gets big, like sponsorship, hey,
Okay.
really
Maybe,
random,
maybe.
really random. If you could be sponsored by a gaming company or any random company, who would you get sponsored by? Like, I kind of like this one.
Oh man.
It's really broad, but
That's a good freaking question. That's a really, really good game. Like someone who's like doing products or stuff,
products, yeah, or like
or
if you
just.
get sponsored.
Mm.
I'd honestly
It
maybe
would be
choose
funny
like
if I say VRChat.
yeah, I mean you could also say like Valve or like Pimax or like all this other stuff.
Mm. Good question. Good question. Yeah,
Honestly,
technically, I could say Valve.
I would
Yeah,
I would
it could
say
be an
like
idea.
HTC, Valve, kind of those, or like VR stuff, or I definitely say
Mm.
like Asus is pretty good, like gaming peripherals kind of stuff, like monitors and laptops. That'd be really cool. Yeah.
Mm. And like main boards and stuff. Definitely something that, yeah, like you said, get like gaming industry. I would choose something that is VR related, because after all my content is around VR chat and
Yeah,
VR
yeah. And we
itself. So
live in the
there's
virtual world.
something that I have to.
We
Yes,
basically
yes,
live
yes.
here.
And I want to keep it. I want to keep it VR related. So I'm not just gonna like put out a sponsorship for KFC or something, which makes me hungry again. But I'll
I
keep
mean, you
it.
could,
I
you
keep it like
could.
HTC Vive.
So it's
I could
so
if that's ever gonna happen, but
so Parzeval is just like vibing, looks. Here's the meeting, guys. Scrolling through the email one day, sees that sponsorship for HTC. He's like, yeah, let's get sponsored by HTC. But then also the next day, you're like, wait, yo, I got that KFC sponsorship. Yo, like I got that free fried chicken. Like that's kind of
yeah, it is
like
sending it over to me. KFC, yes, it makes me hungry. It makes tummy good.
yes,
Tummy feel
yes.
good. I promise. But yeah,
Of
I'll
course, in
stick with
moderation, though.
HTC Vive,
Like
kind of.
we love fast food, but like can't eat
Yeah,
too
yeah,
much. Yeah, yeah.
yeah, yeah. Gotta keep it good and healthy, y'all.
Hey, parts. We might be built different like David Martinez because we got the fast metabolism, but we got to take care of ourselves too. We can't just keep eating the fast food. Like we might be
Yeah,
built. We
yeah,
might we
yeah,
might be built different, but like we gotta still take care of ourselves.
yeah. There's one company that technically could jump in mine. This is no ad. This is no like promotion. But I personally always get myself HelloFresh because I'm too
Oh,
lazy to go
good.
to the
It
grocery
is
store,
so
and it's
good.
really good.
Oh my god.
It's so good. I'll be honest. It's expensive as frick because at the end of the day they're sending you the food to your front door,
Yeah, it's like
so you
already
don't have to step
portioned
into the
and
actual market.
yeah, and it's like
Yes.
yeah.
And they're giving you the whole recipe and everything that is on that recipe, and they have they bring it with you. So if you need an onion, if you need yogurt, if you need Worcestershire sauce or something, they have everything in this package. So you can just open this package with the number on it that has the same number on the recipe, and you just cook it all together, which takes like, depending on what meals you do, I can say vegan pulled pork barbecue burger
Oh my
with potatoes
god.
and nice mayonnaise, honey mustard sauce,
That sounds so good right now.
self-cooked. It is so good. It was so good. It was vegan and stuff. I don't care if it's vegan or vegetarian or I don't know. I eat everything that's
Okay,
delicious. But
yeah,
you know,
everything that tastes good. Hey, if it's food and it tastes good, hey, I'm not complaining.
I'm not complaining. If that burger is good, go ahead. Give me that.
Yeah.
Serve me that. Let me eat that, and
Hey,
I'm
and
happy.
even bonus
And I'm
points.
happy.
Bonus points if it's like healthy too. Like, cause that's crazy.
Yes. So I would definitely love to get sponsored by them to get like free packages because, you know, they're expensive as fuck, but maybe in the future, who
Maybe,
knows?
maybe.
That would be cool. Yeah.
Heck yeah, heck yeah. So, did you ever play sports? Or were you like a sporty person or not really? Or
Sport person, I do. You play sports? I used to play football back then in a
Ooh,
club for 3 months.
football.
For 3 months
Okay.
only, but yeah, like soccer.
Yeah.
Like we
Hey,
don't
blue
have
lock,
like football in the terms of, you know.
blue lock is pretty. Blue lock, it's pretty good.
Yeah. And then I love badminton. Badminton is
It's
so
super
much
fun.
fun.
I'm so bad at it
It
though.
is really cool.
I'm
It's
bad at
man, it's so good. It's so good. You don't have to be good at it. You just have to like hit the ball and that's all. And like
Yeah,
ping
I mean
pong around. It's
sometimes like
so fun.
sometimes
It's so
the
good.
what is it called? The birdie is like going this way, and I'm like trying to hit it, but then it goes the other way, and I'm like,
Yeah. And the one thing I also do is I surf. I go surfing when I'm in Spain. I love surfing.
surfing is so fun. I feel like more people need to get into surfing.
Yes, definitely. Surfing is like the feeling of being on the board and you hear
Yeah,
the sound
it's
of
a
the board
feeling
like
though.
clapping
Like
onto the
yeah, it
waves,
gets like just that
and it's
wave, and then
just
like it literally feels like to me like
exactly
it feels like you're flying a little bit, like you're just like floating, and it's like
pretty
so
much.
cool,
Yeah,
and it's oh my god.
it's something you can't really describe to somebody who never really experienced it
Yeah,
because surfing is like a
it's
very unique experience. So you
yeah,
have to like find it out about yourself. You
it's
have to
something you have to
try it
do
out,
to
see for
experience.
yourself, stand on the board, and just
Uh-huh,
do it. Hmm?
uh-huh. Yeah,
Yeah,
the
you wanted to
ocean
say something?
is amazing. We love the ocean.
Mm.
I mean, I know some people that have like, I mean, I love the ocean, but then also like, I feel like everyone in a sense has that fear of like being out in the open ocean alone. Like just open waters, nothing in sight. Like I feel like everyone's kind of scared of that in a way. Like, cause that's terrifying.
Mm.
Yeah.
Mm. We
You
don't know what's
don't know what's
underneath us.
down there. You don't know what's down there.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly. It can be scary. It can be scary. If you're like offshore but still close to the shore, then it's not as scary because you
Cause you
kind
can
of
kind of see land.
look. Yes,
Yeah.
you can see land and you can kind of like see how deep it kind of goes, which is, you know, what gives you the safety of okay, I'm stepping on a rock. Stepping on a rock. But if you're in the middle of the ocean, there's nothing to step on because if you look down,
You just
it's
float.
all
It's just
pitch
dark.
black.
It's just dark.
And
It's scary.
yes, I don't like this. I don't like this thought. I would be
No.
more afraid of the deep ocean than of the space. I'll be honest.
Yeah, honestly, space seems very cool. I've always was fascinated by space.
Hmm. Hmm. I had so many like books as a child that were around space, around Earth, around mostly exoplanets because I really thought the idea of exoplanets and different life on other planets was really cool. So that was really the thing I was rooting for.
Of
I was
course.
really always checking out the NASA page for news about new exoplanet found using Hubble Space Telescope and that was really interesting back then for a kid. That was really fascinating to me.
Hey, Parzeval.
Mm.
I honestly believe, and come on, there's no way there's no other life out there, right? Like out of all the galaxies, all the universes, or like just everywhere in the universe or the known universe, right? There's no freaking way we're the only little planet that has life on it. Like there has to be something.
We are definitely not alone. I
Yeah.
even think they're already under the population, like not under literally, but like under the population, like living without us knowing. Because if you think about it, Nikola Tesla once said that most of what we see, hear, and like think and everything, it's based around waves. And waves that are higher than what we can perceive are not showing up as well, of course. So there's definitely gotta be beings that are higher on the waves than we are, that we're not able to see, for example.
Of course, yeah.
And they're probably able to adjust and like kind of like go to our wave and pretend to be human or something. So I do think waves
That
and stuff do play a big role in
Or there
that.
could also be like a full another civilization or just crazy life on another planet in another, for example, galaxy. Like I think there could be like that maybe because the closest galaxy would be Andromeda, which is the closest one to us. To the
Closest galaxy.
Yeah, I think
the closest planet that could inherit life is Alpha Centauri. No, Proxima Centauri B.
Yeah,
that's what it says. I remember.
I was hearing about that.
Really interesting. Yeah. And there's been a conference about alien sightings recently. I think it was at the beginning of August. That was really interesting to watch. Somebody who used to be in the CIA or NSA or FBI or all the triple A names leaked some stuff about alien sightings and stuff. So technically, pretty much everything that Bob Lazar used to say kind of has been confirmed in a way. If you know Bob Lazar, he was like back then he was a conspiracy theorist for speaking out against Area 51. Yeah, but I think he doesn't talk bullshit. I think he's real. Yeah, honestly.
Like some people kind of like nowadays that do that, right? Or kind of like back then, for example, like with Einstein and everyone, people were like, "Oh, these people are crazy," but then it's like, no, this is actually like what it is, like gravity and everything, and it's like, yeah, like.
And then they proved it. They proved that, for example, black holes exist. They took a whole goddamn picture of it.
Yep, at the center.
And people are now very much convinced.
Yeah, so what is it? It's, I think, at the center of galaxies and... Yeah, at the center of galaxies is a black hole. Yeah.
Pretty much. Probably. I think.
I think
Let's
that's
hope
what
it's
it
not
is.
getting bigger or something, because I still want to experience
They
stuff.
don't expand, right?
I think we will want to.
I don't think they expand, right? Hopefully not. Hopefully not. Hopefully not. Hopefully not.
That's something I don't know about, but I'm just hoping, you know.
Yeah. I mean, in theory, the sun got like a lot more time left until it go kaboom. So that's good. Yeah.
Yeah. I guess we still got enough time on this planet.
Yeah.
But it's still it's enough time, and yet it's so short.
Yeah. I mean, if you really think about it, right? The span of a human life around 100 years is nothing compared to anything in the universe. Or just like even 1,000 years is nothing, you know?
It's half of an eye blink. It's nothing. It is. You can't describe it. We technically that's why everyone says, and I also say, you should experience every day as if it's your last, because sometimes people don't take stuff for granted, and sometimes I don't take stuff for granted. But you always have to remind yourself that the experience having right now is so genuine and unique. You're not gonna have this one experience that you're currently experiencing anytime again. It's it's every time, every day, it's another play in simpler terms.
Every
And people
experience,
just
every
don't
second, you
recognize it.
just gotta really take it all in and just really do things that are meaning.
Yes.
Like I always, like a saying I always say too is live every day and live your life to with like no regrets. Like
To the
always live
yeah.
with like no
um,
regrets. You just like make smart decisions, do things you want to do, plan, and just have fun and just go for it. Because we only live once.
mm.
Kind of that mindset. You just gotta
YOLO,
enjoy
yeah.
life. Yep.
YOLO technically.
YOLO,
Oh,
just we sent yo, we full
I
send
never heard
parts.
that before. Yeah, that's a 2014 moment. YOLO, y'all.
Just send it, yo. It's 2017 again.
Yeah. Oh man, that reminds me of 2014. That was good times, good times. Yeah.
Hey, good internet times. Way back when we had the good memes, the great meme.
Yeah, Cat. Nyan Cat
Oh my
was
God,
really really
it still
funny.
never gets old. We love Pop Tart Cat. We love Pop Tart Cat. Yo,
Pop
woo.
Tart Cat. Yeah. Yes. Makes me hungry again. Okay, no, okay. I'll stop.
But speaking and looking around this world though, VR chat worlds and what people create and how you can be creative and express yourself in any way. There's no other place, I'd say even any other game that's doing anything like this or this advance of you can customize, be
Mm,
yourself, look like yourself, make
mm.
anywhere you want and can be in the world and meet with people. There's no other place doing this, and it's an amazing place, and we love VR chat for that.
Yes, I think that's what makes VRChat unique, you know. It's not like any other place where people can just, join in a pre-made avatar with presets and stuff. Because at the end of the day, VRChat doesn't have any presets for avatars except for public avatars that you could use, but you can still upload your own avatar. You could technically do a 3D scan of your actual body and put it in as an avatar, and then you're technically like actual like in the body wise yourself in the VRChat. Technically, you could do this, but VRChat has no limits except for TOS. I always have to remind people except for TOS because no one wants to
Yeah.
break terms of service of
No, we're
VRChat.
always trying to
But
like have fun and
technically,
just like always follow the rules. Like always like I tell people
mm,
in VR
yes,
and like I call VR chat, it's literally the embodiment of the internet, of just the entire internet in one place, right? Of like we just
yes,
honestly
pretty
gotta
much.
pretty much be smart, just have fun, use common
Yep.
sense. Don't do anything here that you wouldn't do IRL or things that you wouldn't regret. Or do, just have common sense. Don't do anything you're gonna
Yeah.
regret or yeah.
Because at the end of the day, there are actual people behind the VR
Yeah.
headsets or behind the
People's
PCs.
have feelings. People have
It's not like we
emotions.
don't have,
Yeah, we're
yeah,
not just soulless
it's not like
people.
we don't have emotions.
Yeah,
Yes,
it's
exactly.
literally what that's where it really gets to me, right? Of how people IRL, like our parents or even other people or older folk are always like, "Oh, you're just playing a video game." I mean, yeah, we're playing a game, but I don't see VR chat even as a game anymore. It's a place where I hop on to socialize with friends that I just can't see anywhere else and only in the virtual world. And it's a hangout
Mm,
place,
mm.
It's amazing on the fact of you're literally on the other side of the planet and we're here and it's amazing.
Yes,
Yeah, and it's
which is
crazy.
crazy. It's
Yeah.
currently in Europe. You're in America, right?
Yep.
I think, or are you in Japan? Yeah, okay, that we're definitely on to the. You said you just woke up, and I'm just here. It's getting close to the middle of the
Yeah,
night.
you're just vibing at like 12 in the morning, 12, 1 a.m. ish. Like, it's
Yeah,
late over there.
it's it's like 10:34
Oh,
p.m. So it's yeah pretty late. But the thing is, I don't have any work tomorrow, so that's fine.
that's
I
good. That's good.
really gotta keep writing scripts
Hey, Parz, guess what?
for Music VCat 5. Go ahead.
You already know. It's Friday tomorrow. We got party. Let's go. It's the weekend.
It's
We got
Friday
Friday.
night.
We got all the, Let's go. Got all the club.
It's Saturday, Sunday. What? It's me. Yes, yes, it's then party time. But the thing is, I don't know. I do go partying. But my party means writing scripts. Okay.
Let's
No,
go.
okay, I do go partying. I do go partying, but sometimes, yeah.
Yeah.
It's, sometimes you gotta have fun. Sometimes you gotta
Yeah,
enjoy parties.
there's always like
So,
that saying of there's a good balance between everything, like hanging out with friends, for example, doing YouTube, writing scripts, having a schedule, which is all amazing, but having that balance between relaxed time, taking a break, writing a script, and like making your video, then taking another break, take a nap or something, take care of yourself, go grab something to eat, go for a run, hang out with friends, and then come back to it.
mm,
Yeah.
that's what I should consider. I'm such a workaholic. I love working on videos non-stop.
Hmm, hmm.
Yeah. I'll have to
I
consider
mean,
this. Okay.
you could
Yeah.
say you're married to your work. Eh? You-
Kind of, I guess. What the? I don't know. Maybe. I love my Google Docs, guys. I cannot stop it.
Let's
I'm
go.
always writing every day.
Yo,
Every day, I'm writing an
yo,
idea
you
that I
use the
have in my head.
Grammarly? Yo, we love Grammarly. I love Grammarly. I'm so bad at spelling.
Grammarly. I mean, Google Docs is kind of like fixing my
It's
stuff. I
pretty
don't need to
good.
use like programs
Yeah.
and stuff. So, yeah, it's doing its job.
I mean, I
But
use
I
Grammarly
think I
for
think
other
I'm doing
things too.
alright.
Of like it corrects more like sentences too, because my grammar is terrible sometimes. Yeah.
Well, it's so cool. It's so good to have like an application that helps you with, for example, grammar or
Yeah.
like translator. For example, if I go on Booth and I kind of want to check out avatars and they're all in Japanese, I kind of use Google Translate to make sure that yeah,
Yeah.
what's inside this Unity package, Because I don't know Japanese. I'm sorry, guys. I
Because
do
for the
have
most
mangas. I do
part, I'd
animes and
say,
stuff, but no Japanese.
yeah, of course. Google Translate, I'd say for the most part is around 90 to 95% accurate, and that's pretty good. Yeah. It's not like
Mm,
100%
mm,
accurate,
mm,
but it's
mm.
pretty good for what it does.
Yeah. The only thing it doesn't recognize is, for example, names. So it has problems with names. If I, for example, write your name on my Google Docs, it will be like, oh, does that mean this or this? This is kind of wrong. And I'm like, no, this is a name.
Kaiyo,
Stop correcting
so my
me, please.
name
Yeah.
Kaiyo means ocean. But there's also a similar word in
Ocean.
Japanese which means sea, which is umi, which means sea, which is the other
Mm,
one.
mm,
So
mm,
there's like two. Because when I say ocean, right,
mm,
the
mm,
other thing I get is like, doesn't umi mean that the same thing? Like, kinda. It's a different wording for it. It means sea. And then Kaio means
mm,
ocean.
mm,
And
mm.
then umi. Parzeval, thank you so much for coming on. This was amazing. I had a blast. Hope you guys have an amazing day. And I'll see you all in the virtual world in the next podcast episode. Bye.